Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Threads one in. Well-timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? That's beautifully weighted. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And it's Hakimi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? It's there! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cameroon are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Luis Suarez. Yokushlu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Suarez gets into some space. Yildiz. Ball played for Kukçu. Masina. And it's Hakimi. This is your Kushlu. And here's Osimhen. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Yildiz. Now it's Kukçu. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde, cross flung in towards the middle. Kukçu. Yildiz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Good take, and is he in? And that's been won straight back. Thinks one through. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira. Great vision.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Vieira. That's been slipped through. And this is Cruyff. And they've got rid. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Cameroon, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Cameroon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass somewhat off target. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Crosses it into the area. Cameroon just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Cruyff tries to play it through. He's through here. Picked out brilliantly. Fires it in low. Messina. And here's Suarez. Cruyff has it in a wide position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Luis Suarez. He is through here. Showing good feet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Eto'o. Suarez is herring after that one. And here's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That pass just didn't quite work. Into the last quarter of an hour. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's nice. Back when it goes. Brilliantly cut out. Hakimi. Cameroon still ahead by the game's only goal. Might be danger here. Osimhen. Not the most accurate pass.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 19. Le numéro 15. Alors
Well
là,
seen, saw that
le
coming.
numéro
He read that really
Le
well
numéro
and stopped
7.
it.
Le numéro 8.
And he cuts
Le
out the
numéro
supply.
21. Changement.
That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's got space here. Sanchez gets over and intercepts. Cameroon clearly now in lead preservation mode. Decent progress down the left.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Good steal, he just read it. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Cameroon have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a searching pass, and it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Cameroon really could have done without this. This to make it 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
Goal! After 6 minutes...
Cameroon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. And now the breakaway. Kukçu. Yildiz tries to play it through. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cameroon with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yokuslu. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely worked. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Cameroon claim it back to much approval. Messina, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Eto'o. And it's Kukçu. Oh, that... Oh, shooting chance! And one more try! And that has been clubbed away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kukçu.
Cameroon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Throw-in. Thuram. He's in space and looking for options. That's been drilled in. There's the shot! Yokuslu. To Osimhen. Hakimi. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messina is there to clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Eto'o. Kukçu. Bassi. Now that looks a decent ball. Courtois gets rid without sophistication. Osimhen purring through the gears. Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, super ball! Good ball. Osimhen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cameroon have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he's there to get it away. Half-time getting close now. And here's Eto'o. Osimhen! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Cameroon have their third corner. They've played it short. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's hoisted clear. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Cameroon really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Eto'o. Oh, sweet feet. That's an imaginative pass. Sanchez makes the interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field, number 13.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on to replace
Cameroon can really do with some bigger
20,
names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Some really good ball movement. And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Yokushlu. Bassi. Yokushlu. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Then Bronkhorst. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Eto'o. Pinches it off him. Cameroon still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yokushlu. And Bassi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Cameroon really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Luis Suarez!
Substitution on the field, number 10, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 21, Van Bommel. Substitution taking place.
Hoisted in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Under, distributed tidily. Very nicely done. He's on it, can he get away? Takes a shot! And Dijk gets good distance on it. What a throw in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Played out towards the right wing. Yokushlu. Iwobi. Lookman. Crosses it in. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Under. Good, strong midfield running here. And he's onside. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Cameroon really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Bommel demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Luis Suarez! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chips it, terrific header! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was wonderfully... And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very...